When I went to the tea estates in India, we started seeing mother plants where no one touches the mother plants. And it's always like a specific acreage, anywhere between an acre and 10, 20
And
acres.
a mother plant is the plant by which they derive all they cut and then they sort of sow the rest of the field.
Exactly. And it just becomes just like old vines wine or old vines, apple trees or anything. It just builds a momentum, it builds an energy. It's got a much smaller yield and it becomes much more difficult to work with, but it's like a historic part of the estate, and the flavors that come out of it are unbelievable. And when I'd go there, they'd be like, oh, well, we don't really do this, but we made like one pot of, this particular tea. And I'm like,
from the mother
Motherbush.
Wow,
so, and over the last 10 years, I became just obsessed with this area within the estate, that was untouched and no one's drinking these leaves. And finally, from just pushing hard enough on the sidelines, I got the call. They said, this year we're going to pick the Motherbush for you. And I was just elated. And I didn't know what it would actually, entail, how much we could produce. And it's like a historic version of a traditional white tea. It's got a different complexity. It's got a lot of the notes that you get from a traditional muscatel Darjeeling, but it's very high in antioxidants. And just like anything else in the universe, I just think something that's been around for 100+ years, that's fertilizing mountains in India, has got an energy that I think is really amazing to consume. The only two places in the world you can get this particular tea would be, at Madame ZuZu's and, when I bring it in the world. And, we don't serve this one anywhere else. It's a really special varietal. And also just to touch on the biodynamic, organic is a great start, but biodynamic is organic to the next level. And a lot of people feel like it's real hokey, where people use the sun, the moon, and the stars and different tonics and tinctures to develop a tea or to grow fruits or vegetables, but it's just a historic practice. And when you look at most countries that we're bringing in tea from, no matter who you are, they're really third world countries except for Japan. So the more, little stipulations in place and the more developments of pedigree, I just think it creates a really beautiful tea from start to finish.